You may all be seated. Some of you. Members of the Board of Education, Superintendent Emmett, Mayor Rell, distinguished guests, district administrators, faculty, parents, relatives, friends, and members of the class of 2023. Good evening and welcome to the annual commencement exercises for Wethersfield High School. The class of 2023 is now present and prepared for these academic ceremonies. To officially open tonight's ceremony, I am pleased to welcome the presidents of the National Honor Society.
Please rise and join us in our Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please welcome the Wethersfield High School senior choir members and choraleers for performing our national anthem. So proudly we hailed that the twilights must be made, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous night, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets rang
Thank you. You may please be seated. Before starting our program, there are a number of people that we would like to recognize this evening. First, Peyton Roth and Thomas Boyd Clark from the class of 2024 who are serving as marshals for tonight's ceremony. Also, the numerous high school staff members who worked tirelessly in preparing tonight's commencement exercises. Specifically, thank you to our graduation secretary, Ms. Suzanne Curtin, who coordinated all aspects of tonight's event. Tonight is truly a team effort. The diplomas being presented this evening reflect not only the hard work and dedication of these students, but also the perseverance and commitment of all of the dedicated WHS staff members, many of whom are with us tonight celebrating our graduates. Thank you for your dedication. To the parents and families of the class of 2023, thank you. Each of you have provided support to your children, which has allowed them to reach this milestone. And, as a fellow parent of teenagers, I'm guessing you may not hear the words thank you very often. But no, they appreciate your love, guidance, and gas money. They really appreciate the gas money. To the class of 2023, your high school experience has been much like the weather, unpredictable. But through these experiences, you have learned important skills like flexibility, perseverance, and grit. These are the skills that will allow you to be successful in whatever your next step is. We all look forward to seeing what you will all accomplish. As your principal, I have been impressed by your willingness to take on leadership roles within our community. Our audience will see this exemplified tonight as our class officers and scholars facilitate tonight's program. Thank you all for your dedication to the class of 2023 and our community. Please join me in welcoming our first student presenter, Ms. Kayla Sheffield.
My name is Kayla Schaffman, and I am the Vice President of Class of 2023. I would now like to introduce the Board of Education member, Mr. Chris Healy.
Thank you, Kayla. Good evening, everyone. Tonight I have the pleasure of presenting a special award entitled the Wethersfield Board of Education Chair Award. This award has been established to recognize a Wethersfield High School student who has achieved outstanding accomplishments in the face of adversity. Kind, intelligent, motivated, insightful, our recipient is just a truly amazing young woman. She loves her mom, her Wethersfield High School marching band mates, her swim and dive teammates, and helping others at the Mains in Motion, a therapeutic equestrian center. Empathetic and understanding, our chair award recipient has faced tremendous loss that has helped her become more determined to succeed and focused on living a life of purpose. She's never one to make excuses. She grew from her loss, and our community continues to be impressed by her stellar work ethic, her friendliness, investment in helping others, and refreshing sense of humor, the most important thing you can have in life. So please join me in congratulating our Chairman's Award winner, Miss Emily Doughton. Thank you for that. Now, please welcome our next speaker. Change of plan. Please welcome our next speaker, the Secretary of the Class of 2023, Leon Dunn.
time, I would like to welcome Board Member Bobby Hughes Granado to the podium to present this year's Board of Education Award of Excellence.
Good evening, everyone. In 1995, the Wethersfield Board of Education established the Award of Excellence. Students eligible for this award must graduate in the top 15% of their class, be an outstanding school citizen of sound ethics and moral character, who has performed significant service to our school and/or community. We can attest this year's recipient is truly worthy of this honor. This student leads with their heart, voice, and actions, inclusive and accepting. This student's compassion for others is well known. They are not shy about speaking up or acting up, and act as a role model for other upstanders. A young Democrat, they have been supportive of local candidates, and as a student, they have consistently performed at a high level while taking a challenging schedule. And as a leader and giver, they have entertained and educated audiences while helping to raise over $13,000 in the last 2 years. So it is my pleasure to introduce the recipient of the 2023 Wethersfield Board of Education Award of Excellence to Ursula the Sea Witch, also known as Miss Allie Lesser. Please join me in congratulating Allie. And now welcome our next speaker, the president of the class of 2023, Jacob Fiorino.
First off, I would like to thank my fellow students for giving me the chance to represent them and be up here today. It's been an honor and a pleasure to be your class president, and none of this would have happened. None of this would have been possible without all of you. You've been the best class to lead, and I wouldn't have had it any other way. So thank you, class of 2023. The only reason I was able to get through high school was because of all of you, my fellow students. You all made classes so much more enjoyable and compelling. You turned the school into something more than just learning math or history. Rather, it was about learning and growing together. And that's something so special about this class. We're able to, every day, socialize with each other. People that are going to and already doing amazing things. People who are already helping our community thrive and connect. And people with big, bright futures. People destined for achieving new academic heights through college, and people further building their lives and society through joining the workforce. Being able to have such a diverse group of people grow and experience life in a single place is a beautiful experience that I'll never forget. All our different backgrounds and perspectives blended as we shared the same experience of high school together. It allowed us to disagree, yet still hold compassion for one another. To get to have exciting and thoughtful conversations with each other is something priceless, and it was all made possible because of you. And being in those classes with these people, hearing them talk about their lives and responsibilities, helped us to forever broaden our own individual perspectives, altering for the better how we view the world. I've never been closer to such a large and diverse group of people than the ones who are here with us today. We toughed it out for those 4 years together. We've become musical and athletic prodigies, gone to win competition after competition, produced many artistic masterpieces, wrote books, and sold out theaters. If we did all that in just 4 years of high school, Just fathom what we can do once we have our freedom to pursue any path we desire. Our class is unstoppable, and all this goes to show that we can truly achieve anything we put our minds to. All this taken into consideration proves to me that we, to put it frankly, are the best.
Thank you, Jacob. At this time, I have the distinct honor and privilege to introduce to you our Wethersfield High School Class of 2023 salutatorian, who will be attending Northwestern in the fall and studying screenwriting, Ms. Bailey Cox.
Before I begin, I'd like to dedicate this speech to Annie Hart. Okay. Thank you to the Board of Education and the administration sitting behind me today for putting all this together. Thank you to the teachers from preschool to high school who have always believed in me and encouraged me to do better. Thank you to my family who I love and would be nothing without. Thank you to all the friends I've had throughout my life from wherever and whenever for making me who I am. And thank you especially to all the students graduating with me today, whether we've been together since TLC, Charles Wright, SDMS, or just high school. There's truly no other class I would ever ask to grow up with. And congratulations as well. Being salutatorian is such a great honor. Some might say that second place is merely the first loser, but being salutatorian has its own unique charm. It's a bit like being the Joker. But for real, I take it as a huge win to be second, especially to Lily. She so deserves to be valedictorian. She's an amazing person and truly an inspiration to me. I have dreamt of this moment almost my whole life, at least for the past 8 years. And it was definitely much easier to know what to say when the idea of giving the speech only existed inside my mind. I tried to have ChatGPT write my speech, true story. But it turns out AI is really bad at writing speeches, and the only good line I got was that Joker one. So when I finally sat down to write my speech 2 days ago, I had to decide quickly what I wanted everyone to hear. I didn't think I was qualified to give advice to everyone because I don't know anything more about life than anyone here. So instead, I approached it as if I was speaking to just one person, myself. I imagined my 14-year-old self sitting in front of me, about to start high school with a torn ACL and her natural hair color. I would say, don't worry about the next 4 years. Relax. You don't know anything. You don't know everything yet, and you'll never have to. Listen to what everyone has to say, but take it all a little less seriously. I would say, calm your emotions before you speak, and remember, just because you believe you're in the right doesn't mean you always will be. Let yourself breathe sometimes. Let yourself have fun. I would say, you don't have to define yourself according to someone else's terms. Just because you don't fit in one box doesn't mean there's not a million more to try. I would say, trust your instincts. Make your gut decision, heart over logic. You'll never know who you are, so don't be who you are. Be who you want to be. Do what you want to do. If you feel trapped, get out. Take risks. Keep moving towards what you want. Know that almost everyone else is just as unsure as you, and just because you had it all planned out once doesn't mean you have to now. I could have taken all this advice, and my life still wouldn't be perfect. Honestly, if I had known all I know now about myself, I might not be standing up here. But I no longer believe that success is measured in GPA or SAT or acceptance rate. Success is happiness, and that's all I wish for all of us in life. So as I finished my speech, I thought it would be fitting, as a future film major, to leave with a quote from Little Miss Sunshine, my favorite movie. Do what you love and forget the rest. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you, Bailey. At this time, I am honored to recognize the valedictorian of the class of 2023, Ms. Lily Bucci. Next year, Lily will be attending Duke University and pursuing a degree in mathematics.
Good evening, friends, families, students, teachers, Board of Education members, administrators, and everyone in between. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Lily Bucci, your valedictorian, and wow, does it feel good to say that. Ever since I was little, I dreamed of this. I wished to be valedictorian even before I knew what it meant. Some of you may know me from the sidelines, or from Mr. Bucci's whiteboard, or from my mom's Facebook page. Being valedictorian, I'm expected to be this really smart girl. But in reality, I am just me. A girl who struggled to pronounce her R's when she was younger, or as a girl who lacks a little common sense, and couldn't seem to figure out what the W on our school's baseball cap stood for. Maybe it was win. I don't know. While trying to write this speech, I wasn't sure what to write about. I mean, who am I to give this speech? Who am I to give you all advice? I am often seen as this girl who has her life put together and knows exactly what she wants to do. But like most teenagers, and most people, I'm still trying to figure it out. As graduates, we have decided our next steps, but little do we realize we are stepping into the unknown. So up to today, our lives have been scripted. Our parents have picked out our clothes, given us bedtime, set our alarm clocks, chosen our meals, and told us to do our homework. We have been told what to do and when to do it, and now we are stepping into a world where we get to decide and make our own decisions. We don't know what the future holds, but what we can do is influence the journey into the unknown. If I had to give advice, which I didn't want to do but I will be doing, I would say to simply just try. As the saying goes, miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So you may as well shoot your shot. I encourage you all to try new things while navigating through this unknown journey which we call life. If we never tried anything, we would get nowhere. So in order to take this next step, we must go out of our comfort zones and try new things. It has worked for me so far, so I propose that you all try trying. Unfortunately, or fortunately, sometimes trying comes with mistakes. It took me a while to realize this, but you truly do learn better from your mistakes. I know we all dislike making these, but the only way we will make our unknown known is by failing, getting back up, and trying again. Never be embarrassed by your mistakes, as nothing is embarrassing. Get back up, smile, learn from your mistake, and shake it off like nothing happened. While navigating through this unknown, it is important to smile and enjoy the little things in life. I want you all to smile right now. Go ahead, do it. Let me see those teeth. Let's see those smiles everywhere. You will find navigating through challenges to be easier when you simply smile and find the joy in what you are doing. We all had to do this to get here, and I congratulate us all for that. In all, I'd like to thank everyone here, peers, parents, staff, and administrators, for all the love and support throughout the years. All of us couldn't have gotten here without all the support and assistance from our audience, as well as from each other. As we take these next steps in our journey and turn over our tassels, I hope you all remember that this end is just the beginning, and the beginning is the end to the unknown. Thank you. I just had to do that, sorry. I now have the pleasure of introducing the Wethersfield High School Choraleers for a performance dedicated to the class of 2023.
There are places I'll remember all my life. change, some forever, not for better. Some have gone and some remain. All these places had their moments with lovers and friends. I still can recall. Some are dead and some are living. In my life, I've loved them all.
Out of all these friends and others, there is no one compares with you, and these memories lose their meaning when I think of love as something new. Though I know I'll never lose affection for people and things that went before. I know I'll often stop and think about them. In my life, I've loved you more. I know I'll never lose affection for people and things that went before. I know I'll often stop and think about them. In my life, I love you Good evening. My name is Haley Lopez, and I'm the class of 2023 treasurer. At this time, I would like to invite our principal, Miss Siobhan O'Connor, back to the podium for the formal presentation of the class of 2023.
Thank you, Haley. Superintendent Emmett, members of the Board of Education, as principal of Wethersfield High School, I certify that the members present this evening have completed their requirements for their diplomas as prescribed by the state of Connecticut and the Wethersfield Board of Education. To all those in attendance tonight, I am pleased to present to you the Wethersfield High School graduating class of 2023. Chairman Carey, Superintendent Emmett, and Assistant Principal Tyler Webb, can you please join me as we are now ready to commence the awarding of diplomas, read by Senior Class Advisor Michael Miller and our WHS parent staff members.
Valedictorian Lily Ann Ritchie.
Salutatorian Bailey Headland Cox. Third in the class, Gabriella Marie Cicero. Fourth in the class, Isaiah Milton Friedman Ringwood. Fifth in the class, Kaylee Anna Pettengill. Presented by her mother, former town council member Mary Breton's. Sixth in the class, Charlotte Marie Breton. Seventh in the class, Haley Catherine Day.
Eighth in the class, Grace Diane Brett.
Ninth in the class, Edith Rose Carson. Tenth in the class, Lucas Stephan Geis. Class President, Jacob James Fiorino.
Class Vice President, Kayla Ansley Schaffman.
Class Secretary, Leanne Hope Dunn. Class Treasurer, Haley Amaya Lopez. Ali Abdul Qadir. Dylan David Aberley. Muhammad Fatah Al-Rahman Abu Baker. Evan Adine. Lindsay Ann Aglico. Amina Amatovic. Emina Amatovic. Samuel Alam. Abel Isaac Alamo. Abigail Lynn Albright. Ren Hope Alexander. Mela Alakavazovich. Brianna Jade Argraves. Martine Arizabal. Juliana Elizabeth Atkins. Eamon Baginski. Will James Bankowski. Jacqueline Barajas. Tate Jervis Barnett. Landon Gray Bassel. Jacobo Baxter. Joseph Michael Bellabono. Isabel Rose Barabee. Nawal Salam Bilal. Tony Blazovic.
Bella Lily Bonfiglio.
Christian Joseph Bonfasudo. Olivia Michelle Bosco. Noah Kernan Breard. Talia Addison Bresnahan. Thomas Tadeusz Brodowitz. Avery Catherine Brown.
Taryn Lanier Brown.
Kathleen Margaret Brush. Jason Connor Burchell. Paul Aiden Bisco. Cassandra Marie Calderon. Elijah Caldwell. Joseph Peter Capasso. Ryan Thomas Carlson. Jacob Aaron Carlson. Annabella Stasha Cartiera. Benjamin Thomas Caulfield. Hamza Tetuyanin. Maria Chari. Luis Chavez Aguilar. Michael Lee Cheatham. Evan Robert Christian. Almina Sue Sibilek. Victoria Delmary Contreras. Aiden Joseph Cook. Grace Margaret Cook. Catherine Elizabeth Cook. Emily Alexandria Cooper. Veronica Copita. Emma Maria Estefania Costello. Alyssa Marie Cote. Samantha Cody. Thomas David Croce. Mariah Alize Cruz. Charlotte Ann Daigle. Shane Joseph Delafera. Yep. Nicholas Charles Demetrian. Grace Eileen DeMonte. Amelie Claire Diaz. Fikret Diversevic. Adam Andrew Dessen. Sean Jackham DeVito. Isabella Adua DiGiacomo. Isabel Dione. Alyssa Mercedes DePini. Julia Marie Donnelly. Emily Grace Doughton. Victoria Olivia Dudas. Carly Beth Ellegard. Holden Gordis Escabi. Eileen Escobar. Samuel Nelson Evans. Anthony Nicholas Fayanza. Nicholas Patrick Farrelly. Ryan Alexander Fazina. Jomar Gabriel Feliciano. Paulo Daniel Ferreira. Amber Elizabeth Files. Eli Giovanni Fuentes Luciano. Joshua Isaiah Fuentes. Ryan Allen Gagney. Julia Jennifer Galari. Vihan Nimish Gandhi. Mariana Garagoa Caballero. Caleb Garcia. Dennis Gega. Cheryl Eileen Gleason. Michael John Glushko. Valeriana Gonzalez. Madeline Mary Gove. Anna Margaret Griffin. Isabella Marie Griffin. Samuel Peter Grislack. Ethan Matthew Guay. Nicholas Robert Guglielmo. Mia Catherine Gugliotti. Muhammad Naki Hayder. Armin Ashderovic. Kieran Hallinan. Sedina Hamadovich. Liv Margot Hammer. Shay Harris. Ann Marin Hart. Karima Ahona Hassan. Luke Evan Haskins. Ava Catherine Healy. Sabrina Maria Herrick. Alicia Rose Hillman. Abigail Elizabeth Hook. Alexis Olivia Hughes. Angelo Joseph Hughes. Michael Thomas Hughes. Kemo Husainovich. Caitlin Jean Ingenito. Miracle Ormeka Jackson. Lucas Lincoln Johannes. Mackenzie Eliza Jones. Gens Beckham Calabici. Julia Irene Caligeri. Anthony Oscar Kaplan. Alexander John Karanian. Jet James Kent. Sage Kesselback. Isabella Lynn Kinney. Samuel Kitson. Kristen Emily Coca. Chance John Krozik. Olivia Lee Kraut. Griffin Labella. Jackson Bailey Landry. Allie Susan Leahy. Ethan Kerr Lemos. Presented by her father, Town Council Member Ken Lesser. Allison Beth Lesser. Jeremiah Lewis Lindsay. Joshua Daniel Lindsay. Megan Carol Lipka. Rebecca Liz. Elizabeth Esther Lombardo. Catherine Georgette Lombardo. Felipe Lozano. Muram Abubeda Maki. Emily T. Malave. Nathan Maldonado. Mustafa Matas. Juliana Jean Marcatini. Daniele Marchio. Erica Masenberg. Finn Harris McGrath.
Victoria Elizabeth McGrath. Veronica Lynn McKenna.
Kayla Maya Medina. Sabrina Simao Medina. Shannon Omari Menz. Jack Palmer Millen. Evan Millet. Abigail Elizabeth Montez. Nevaya Leilani Moore. Marin Rose Moreski. Jackson Thomas Moretti. Addis Mulick. Sophia Catherine Murray. Sadine Mustafik. Justin Thomas Nordella. Daniel Alexander Narenksa. David Anthony Narenksa. Danish Nizami. Maria Elizabeth Knock. Duke Alexandre Nauer. Iviana Oates. Julia Ofori Ajamai. Trevor Olson. Hunter Osgood. Sanine Osmanovich. Philip Francis Pilati V. Janixa Pinedo. Alexander Parker. Nicole Ann Partridge. Kevin Robert Pelling. Dylan Pepler. Jasmine Pereira. Nathan Galindo Isaac.
Let's go, Nate!
Amanda Sophia Pinedo. Joshua Pinheiro. Owen William Powers. Madison Amber Pravedini. Perry Price. Brendan Zachary Pryor. Ian Andrew Purinton. Anthony Quesada. Brady Robert Quinn. Leonelis Denise Quinones Rivera. Luke Hector Rafty. Madison Nicole Roush. Francesca Rose Rende. Lindsay Maya Rhodes. Elena Faustine Rivas. Alejandro Antonio Rodriguez. Brandon Dominic Rodriguez. Dylan Andrew Romanoli. Jaslyn Michelle Roman. Nicholas Andros Roman. Penelope Winter Rushan. Anthony Nicholas Ruck. Kayla Jade Ruiz. Lana Victoria Sakuzo. Leda Sikanovic. Nilbert E. Sanchez. Alana Grace Santos. Cameron Rose Sapiri. Kyle John Sargent. Jada Natasha Sadaline. Amina Shadenovich. Colin Douglas Shanley. Clayton Peter Sherdo. Alexander Doty Sipnakis. Hamza Sisik. Waverly Kyle Smith. Sydney Elizabeth Snow. Lee La So. Pros So. Andrew Nicholas Stefanik. Lauren Rose Stout. Amelia Joan Stratman. Gabriella Marie Sweat. Daniela Alessandra Terranova. Evan Campbell Terry. Joshua Nishikawa Thayer. Cora Rose Tinker. Caitlin Paige Rose Tinker. George Manuel Tirado. Gabriella Rose Tomeno. Timothy Toner. Sophie Eliza Torrance. Valeria Torres Valdez. Caitlin Townsend. Sarah Turkovic. Jeffrey Constantine Urso. Hatice Kubra Ustum. Isabella Marie Uvino. Yamalik Xavion Valdez. Kelly Ann Valera. Amir Velik. Vanessa Venditti. Emily Vu. Samantha Marie Waterhouse. Luke Anthony Whitaker. Sydney Talia White. Matthew Coughlin Wise. Sarah Elizabeth Rona. Andwe Owen Jelai. Destiny Yee. Joseph Edward Yost. Matthew Joseph Yurchak. Wenjing Zhang. Ava Maria Ellen Zanuck.
I now call upon the class of 2023 to please rise. I now direct the members of the class to move their tassels from the right side of their mortarboard to the left side to signify your official graduation from Wethersfield High School. Congratulations and